Welcome to our website. This site hopes to help you understand how fat taxes work, their advantages and disadvantages, and the evidence from their application around the world. A fat tax is a tax applied to foods deemed unhealthy. This usually
Professor Sam Kerslake, a food economics researcher at the University of Sheffield. And I'll start with you, Sam, to answer a question from Lauren on Twitter. What is a fat tax and why might we need one in the UK?
So, hi Isaac, it's lovely to be here. Essentially, a fat tax is a tax that increases the price of those products that have a high proportion of saturated fats, and it can also target those that have a higher proportion of salt and or sugar in them as well. And the idea is that you increase the price of these unhealthy foods in order to discourage the consumption of them and the negative health effects that can have, and
Today we're talking fat taxes. We're going to be doing a Nutri-Score style tier list. So at E, we have fat taxes and also a tax on UPF foods. So essentially how that would work is charging producers a tax for including UPF, so that's ultra processed food, or fat in their products. And whilst this did work with the sugar tax, ultimately, if a consumer sees a more expensive product, they'll likely choose the cheaper product. I don't think there's a sort of natural alternative for fat like there is with sugar and sweeteners. Beef mince has to have that fat in. It can't be replaced with something else, essentially. It's not really clearly. Hello, I'm Isaac Carter. I'm here with my laptop because we're going to be answering the internet's most asked questions about fat tax. Let's begin. What is a fat tax? That's a very good question. So essentially, a fat tax is it's a tax implemented on fatty foods. This would, in theory, increase the price of the food and make it more expensive to consumers, which then encourage them to choose a less fatty option, which wouldn't be subject to the tax. Okay, this is a good one. This is just a follow up on Google. What other policies could be implemented? So to achieve the same thing as a fat tax, we could incentivize instead of penalize, so subsidize healthy foods as opposed to sort of taxing fatty foods. We could also tax other causes of obesity, so foods that are low in fiber or ultra processed, for example. I think there could also be sort of education campaigns, so that could be healthy lifestyle apps and education. Could also be perhaps banning the advertising of junk food. It could be the reinvention of the traffic light system